Welcome to Labor Day in the Hammer, a decade in. Who knew? The Donut Box, it still knows how to throw a party, but at 2-9, the Ticats won't be offering any gestures of friendship to their double blue rivals. If there's one guy that would love to get a victory, maybe more than anybody else in this entire place, 5 years since Bo Levi Mitchell Dwayne has been on the field in a Labor Day Classic. And now he's got 2nd and 10. Four-man rush from the Tiger Cats. Kelly tries to fit it into a tight window, and it's intercepted. And immediately, the challenge flag comes out.
Upon further review, the ruling on the field stands. It is an interception. Toronto loses their challenge and a team timeout.
The feeling is there have been too many turnovers.
Field attention right now as these quarterbacks loaded up over the top, looking for the home run. Tim White, touchdown, Tiger Cats. The quarterbacks begin 0 for 3, and then Tim White right down the seam, just like he's done in Labor Days years gone by.
Bo has not lost the ability to throw the home run ball, that's for sure. Terrific shot, watch right down the middle of the field. On this one for Tim White, heading for the post. He's in behind coverage. Perfectly placed pass. Tim White has touchdown number 5 on the season.
Chad Kelly, after throwing the opening drive interception, they get him an easy completion here, a little tunnel screen.
To push the ball down the field, but they become more aggressive with Kelly under center.
Highest graded quarterback off play action in the CFL last season as he goes with the fake playbook wide open here for the Tiger Cats. Mitchell steps up in the pocket, now looks to use the legs a little bit. Oh, going for a jog, doesn't do much of this, and then takes a seat. Kopech winning a Vanier Cup right here at Tim Hortons Field in his college career as Mitchell looks underneath. Stephen Dunbar Jr. gets away from one man, now rolls his way towards the left sideline. Wrapped up, but not until another. Hamilton Tiger Cats first down. Mitchell stares down the Toronto defense here as he'll look to screen it out. Greg Bell gets a touch inside the 20, on his feet inside the 5. Thought he was going to stay vertical and go for 6 immediately. And we have Talia Tagovailoa into the game right now at quarterback. Well, Mitchell to the sideline. Tagovailoa listed as the 3rd stringer. Takes the inside run and goes for a walk to the end zone. Touchdown Tiger Cats as they extend the Labor Day advantage, and it's Tagovailoa to the end zone.
How's that for your first touch in the Canadian Football League? The former University of Maryland star pretty much walked that one in.
Shutting down Chad Kelly in his return to Tim Hortons Field thus far. Kelly, deep drop, lots of time, now wants to use the wheels. Goes across the 30, big collision. Stretch run this time for the Argonauts, cutting it back. As Kadeem Carey bouncing off tacklers, refuses to go down. Chad Kelly wants to go quick with a different body in the lineup. Finds the soft spot that time, hooks it up, and it's a first down for Toronto. That's all that matters for Ryan Dinwiddie and his club. He'd love to knock this one down. From deep, it's good.
In his notebook, he wrote, "I'm not going to let this moment of adversity define myself as a person or my career in general, but how I react to this moment. Forget the playoffs. Today is Labor Day. Just win."
And right on cue, Tim White will walk it in. Bo Levi on fire.
He really does love Labor Day.
6-0 in his career on Labor Day. Hasn't played in the game for 5 years, and in the first quarter, it is shot after shot after shot down the field for Bo Levi. This one goes to Tim White.
Well, can we talk about not just some of these throws from Bo Levi Mitchell, who's channeling his MOP days in Calgary, but how about the last 5 quarters from Tim White?
Down by 18 here early on. Flips this one over the top as Demonte Coxie now goes across the 55 before he's brought down.
Vital, Jeffrey Canton-Arcou included in that. Ben LaBrosse.
Now Vital right down the seam. He'll hold on to it. Cats and Tonas couldn't get there in time. The last play, barring penalty of the first quarter, has Chad Kelly on a quarterback draw and slides right into the back of his offensive lineman. Try to knock this one down from 23 yards away. And smooth as ever. Empty it out for Mitchell here. Looks to his right, comes back left, finds the open man. Who else? Tim White with another grab, moves the chains. Pressure on, Mitchell gets it away, underneath, complete. Stephen Dunbar Jr. sitting down in between the zones, and another second down conversion for the Tiger Cats. Leading the league in targets and catches as well. As Mitchell, the deep drop, shuffles around in the pocket, now down goes Bo. After the sack, we'll try to knock it down from 37 yards away.
But at high school in Louisiana, he used to practice trying to catch the football over the crossbar and really has honed his skills over the last few years. And when I asked Jamal Peters this week how much he's looking forward to going up against Coach
Moxie, Cassantonis, all playing in different spots, trying to confuse Chad Kelly. As Kelly can't find an open receiver, steps forward in the pocket. Now he'll go right down the middle of the field in a massive collision. No majors thus far for Chad Kelly and the Toronto Argonauts offense. Hairolahu, a little bump after he knocks that one through. Got a feeling it's got to be touchdowns if you want to beat Hamilton here today on home turf. As nice cutback that time from Greg Bell, spinning through arm tackles, checking with everybody sideline to sideline as Mitchell looks over the top. Receiver falls down, incomplete. I don't believe you, kid. I can see you guys from here. I don't think Stiegel's actually eating that stuff. He's just using it for target practice. At halftime, as Chad Kelly, it's another completion.
In practice in BC and now finding themselves on different teams.
Once again, trying to find the soft spot. Touchdown Argos. They finally get into the end zone. Tavares Daniels on the receiving end from Chad Kelly. Blink and you missed it. But into the end zone for Tavares Daniels. Now can they tag on the two? Kelly looks to run, goes right, left, and gets flipped up at the goal line.
Upon automatic review of a scoring play, the previous play is overturned. The convert is unsuccessful.
Beat him by about 4,000 yards on that all-time list.
Levi Mitchell steps up, downfield, throws a strike to Tim White.
He was telling us he was 5'7" his sophomore year of high school, so not heavily recruited at all.
Greg Bell running hard all the way down to the 26-yard line. Long snapper for the Tiger Cats and working on coverage, sends it back to Constantino before the right foot of Leggio hammers it through.
Take a breath.
Yeah.
Just take a deep breath.
Ryan Dinwiddie decides to script a breath for him here to open up the second half. Third amongst active running backs in career yardage. Brady Oliveira and William Standback, the two ahead of him, as Kelly checks it down underneath. The other back, Deonta McMahon, crosses the 40, cuts back at the 35. And with all 12 defenders, 1st and 10 from the Hamilton 28 already as they go back to that little inside sit-down route. Pressure look from Hamilton. They'll blitz off the edge with Jamal Peters. They pick it up. Kelly pumps, cuts back, looking for the end zone. Chad Kelly, touchdown Argos. And what felt like a chaotic beginning to this game for the Argonauts offense, out of sorts, an interception early on, turns into a succinct, efficient, and accurate touchdown drive for the Double Blue.
With time ticking away on this third quarter if he looks to take a bit of a shot.
Kelly backpedaling, certainly looks like he wants to load it up, and he will. It's Dave Unger, one-on-one down the field. In Toronto since going over in free agency as Kelly looks over the middle of the defense, complete, and just outside of the 20-yard line.
Go to CFL fans, fight cancer, donate. What a cause. The CFL family undefeated, Marsh.
And no doubt about that. Lots of winners involved with that cause. Makes it 27-25 with Bo Levi Mitchell now ready to throw after switching ends of the field. This one high and a huge hit. I got a feeling Dallas and Connor might have been talking about that one on the walk home if they're going. As now Bo Levi Mitchell, sack. Right now trying to climb their way back in as Chad Kelly rolls to his right, completes. David Unger as well. Here we are in the fourth, down by 2. Kelly, quick screen pass outside. Kevin Mittal, and he refuses to go down. A chance to take the lead for the first time all ball game. Never in doubt with Liram Hairolahu. Oh, with pressure on to his right, steps back up into the pocket, looks down the field, thinks about going to get it with his legs. He does, slides down. Constantino this time hammers it, low line drive, tries to get the spin and can't pin Toronto after a massive kick. So the single goes up, and that makes it, guess what? A tie ball game. Goes incomplete, leaves 2nd and 10. Mitchell again over the top. Tim White hangs on. Well, he got a lot into it to get it all the way out there, as Mitchell did. Now he'll hand it off. Greg Bell running hard past the 45 and gets flipped upside down, but not until He's down at the 35-yard line. Thinking they'd call it the other way, but it goes against Bordner. So now Bo on 2nd and 14 with pressure on in a tie ball game from 55 yards away. Massive swing in field position. If he doesn't hit it, more than enough leg. And Hamilton retakes the lead with Mark Leggio hammering one. Toronto can't take the football at their 40-yard line. They choose to do so with Cam Kelly trying to get away from pressure, and the Hamilton defense cashes in. Back to the line of scrimmage, so Kelly, after taking the sack with pressure on from behind, gets away. Now he's trying to fight through another tackle, and this one skipped into the turf towards Jamal Peters. It's incomplete.
Yeah, I'm anticipating some QB runs here.
And yep, he reads it, pulls it, gets to the outside. And Tagovailoa shows off the wheels a little bit. To his left, they'll empty it out. Greg Bell goes out as a receiver as well. Mitchell looking over the top for Brendan O'Leary. Orange caught it! The crowd gets into it. They'll wait this one out. Bo Levi Mitchell will move to 7-0 as a starting quarterback. His first Labor Day Classic in 5 years, not since 2019, has Mitchell been at the helm on Labor Day. Forced that back in Calgary before his time moving here to Hamilton. Couldn't play in this game last year, but now he is officially a winner in the Hamilton-Toronto Labor Day Classic Series.